Two words sum up this episode: treason and destruction. Hey everybody, Templar74 here with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh video is going to be my thoughts and impressions regarding episode 32 of Yu-Gi-Oh VRAINS. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this episode, although there wasn't really a whole lot of dueling action in this episode, it was still yet another really great episode. So the episode starts off, we see the Tower of Hanoi start to develop, we see the entire world watching in shock as the VRAINS world is just being eliminated. Cars, buildings, even virtual avatars, they're all disappearing. They're being turned into data just like Ghost Girl, and they're being sent to this tower. This is terrifying, Solid Technology. They are just like, we have no control. There's nothing we can do about this. And Kitamura, the guy that replaced Zaizen, is just livid. He's like, how can I turn this around? I'm going to lose my promotion. This guy is just in it for himself. A real scumbag, in my opinion. But anyway, we see all this going on. We finally get through Ghost Girl's data, and we learn what the Tower of Hanoi really is. We learn that it is a dangerous and very destructive it's basically a computer virus, a deadly computer virus that is capable of, once it gathers enough data, it will go off and essentially wipe out the entire network with an electromagnetic pulse, an EMP, which spells disaster for not just Link Brains, but everything on the network, including everything around it, because as we all know, EMPs will knock out everything that runs on electronics, regardless of whether they're on the network or not. This will effectively eliminate Ignis. It will destroy all networks. It will destroy healthcare, transportation. Everything will come collapsing, including financial everything. And basically, it would be the end of the world. It throws the world back to the dawn before computers. And this is really what Hanoi is really trying to do. This is their noble plan. But while this is going on, and we see everybody wonder what's going to happen now, we see Kitamura go to Link Brains, and he actually tries to extend the olive branch to Revolver, saying, join me, let's team up, let's make this work. Revolver is just, he's like, you're garbage. So he sicks Spectre on him to test him out. And Spectre, of course, easily eliminates him, and Data's him too. So yeah, Spectre's the real OP guy. And about Spectre, real quick, I do have one thing to say. We've got yet another crazy, psychopathic Yu-Gi-Oh villain that is obsessed with plant cards, as we see later on in the duel, or in his duel. So, yeah, another crazy psychopath with plants. Go figure. I kind of like the concept, but whatever. But anyway, this is all going on. We see Go, Blue Angel, and Playmaker, even though they've been warned by Spectre that if you come here, we will eliminate you. The three of them end up going to VRAINS, and they actually do meet up briefly before they split up to go after Revolver, and that's when Playmaker tells them what the Tower of Hanoi is and what they're actually planning. Hearing this, Go and Blue Angel aren't deterred. Playmaker tries to get them to go home. They won't. They are in this for everybody. They need to protect VRAINS. And so, yeah, them and Playmaker, their plan is they're going to split up and go after Revolver. And this is actually seen by the one press crew that's there. And, yeah, they actually lose track of them, so that's no biggie. So the first of the three VRAINS heroes that ends up dueling is Blue Angel. She runs into Spectre, and Spectre just says, pleasure to meet you again. And Blue Angel's like, again? I met you before. And that's when Spectre unlocks her memories, and that's when Blue Angel realizes that this is the guy that implanted her with the deadly computer virus, and basically says, I'm going to get back at you. I'm going to save Ghost Girl. I'm going to save everybody, and I'm going to defeat you. And Spectre basically laughs this off. He says, none of you guys are going to be able to defeat Revolver. So he goes ahead and duels Blue Angel, tests her in a master duel. And we actually do see the first opening move of Spectre. He does manage to link summon yet another crazy plant card. And that was pretty much where the episode leaves off. So in recap, we have a traitor in Kitamura. Solid Technology has completely lost control. Knights of Hanoi are about ready to unleash a electromagnetic pulse weapon. And yeah, destroy the network. And overall, that was the episode. Like I said, not a whole lot of dueling action in this episode, but this episode was still really good, and it had me on the edge of my seat because I was just trying to wrap my head around what the Tower of Hanoi was actually going to do, and now that we know, I'm really excited to see what happens next. And I gotta say, this episode was definitely worth the delay in subs, and that's why this video is coming out so late, is Crunchyroll actually had a delay in the subs with a technical malfunction. So anyway, with that being said, like I said, another great episode of Yu-Gi-Oh VRAINS in my opinion. Overall, I give this episode a 8 out of 10. This was really a good episode for me, and it just had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. But as always, in the comment section down below, let me know what you guys thought of this week's episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What are your thoughts on Spectre Blue versus Blue Angel? Who do you think's going to win that duel? Just let me know in the comment section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. Alright everyone, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye everybody.